everybody, welcome to Comments Below. I am Poet, who are you?
David Vujanin.
This is the show where you leave your comments below, when some of them are
Ha ha ha.
and some of them are nah. And there's an epic moment in this show that only goes...
Comment of the week!
Let's start off at Stamford Bridge 2 days ago. Vuj, read the first comment.
I'm going to read the first comment. And, well, Michael Carpenter himself again. Played 7-1-2, draw 4, lost 1. Awful, simply awful start. And some people see that as an... What? Dude, grammar, please. It's difficult when I'm reading and then you do something like that. And some people see that as an improvement. Hashtag Wenger out, hashtag Ozil out, oh get out of here.
Wenger out, I don't agree with that. Ozil out, maybe.
Ozil was awful.
Ozil, I just don't think he's a Premier League player. I don't think he's an awful player.
Sure?
I just think that he's a player that will play extremely well in the likes of Spain and any league where he has more time. But in the Premier League, where man is up to you, like Lee Catamo, like what going cuz? He's not doing anything.
He's like, Lee, no.
Against Chelsea, I would have thought that would have been the perfect game for him to actually excel and to show his class.
He was lost. He was just nowhere to be seen. Losing the ball, poor touches.
Oh, on more than one occasion.
Contributed nothing.
I was really, really
I
disappointed.
think Oxlade-Chamberlain should have started.
So do I. 100%.
He's more direct, he keeps the ball, and he is a scary prospect to run against. But Ozil was just, they just sat back and almost laughed at him.
Chelsea literally had about 2 moments, and they capitalised. And they had another chance after that as an Eden Hazard knocked like out of the stadium. But Arsenal had moments. If Wilshere's touch is better, if Sanchez's touch is better, and he goes through 1-on-1 with Courtois before he slaps him in the head with his flipping thigh, that's 1-0. We can sit back now. We can approach the game differently. We weren't outplayed. We weren't embarrassed. Like going to Stamford Bridge and losing 2-0 to I feel was going to be the champions is not an embarrassment by any stretch of the imagination.
I think it shows that where the teams are quality-wise, whereas Chelsea are going to win the Premier League, and Arsenal are going to be battling for fourth again.
Vuj, next comment for us, please.
Now, this is what I think the highlight of the game was. And Rywood Moore says, Mourinho versus Wenger in pushing and shoving was a lot more even... Dude, the grammar, please. Can you guys write sentences properly? Because it's difficult to read them.
So he's basically talking about Mourinho versus Wenger, the incident that happened on the touchline where Wenger pushed Mourinho and showed man he's a little man in this thing. We've got one meme here from Soccer Memes. It says, Arsene Wenger spots Mourinho taking BS, and it's got a picture of Wenger. Take my jacket, I'm about to murk man.
Take my jacket, I'm about to murk man. But the next one I think is actually quite funny. Best Betway. Hazard's goal, the difference between Mourinho's and Wenger's men, will it be the knockout blow? And Wenger has punched Mourinho in the face.
Oh, amazing.
But now, a bit of seriousness. This is Mourinho's actual quote after. The technical area is very clear. I have mine, he has his, and he cannot come to mine. So I just told him, leave my technical area and don't come back, please.
I think Mourinho is a very arrogant man, and there's elements of him that I actually genuinely love. But I believe his arrogance goes further than what he actually sees. What I mean by this is Alex Ferguson is Morpheus. He clocked, the Matrix is the Premier League, he is Morpheus. No manager in the Premier League would even dare touch a strand of hair on his head. I think Mourinho felt he had that sort of presence. So when Wenger just pushed man in the chest like, what go on, cuz? He was stunned. All right, moving on. We have a comment here that refers to the Manchester United versus Everton game. It says, David De Gea, what a performance. Best keeper in the Prem.
I think he's the best shot stopper by far. He's an amazing shot stopper.
I wouldn't say best keeper in the Prem. The save at the end, like take away the Leon Osman save.
Fantastic.
Take away Leighton Baines' penalty save. That save at the end from Oviedo was a mad thing.
And it's here, it's on his Instagram. He's very happy. Thanks everyone for the support today. We clinched the victory. I'll never forget. We keep adding on MUFC hashtag. Muchas gracias a todos por vuestros mensajes. Juguemos con el regalo del triunfo que no olvidaré. Seguimos sumando.
Oh, mate.
That's what he said.
We've given Manchester United a bit of stick on this show and Dom, so on and so forth. I've got to be honest with you. David De Gea, amazing. And Di Maria, what a player.
That front line of Man United's, if they can cover up and plaster up the very poor back four, they are battling for fourth. Look, right now they're battling for fourth because right now they're fourth.
I can honestly say the defence wasn't even that bad. The first half, Manchester United, but being honest with you, they controlled the game
the penalty,
completely.
and are you sure?
The penalty happened, and do you know what? If it went in 1-1 at half-time, that wouldn't have been fair on United. To me, they played very, very well.
The glimpses of United of before.
Glimpses. That McNair boy in the first half, he didn't give Lukaku a sniff. I said on Twitter on Sunday, ever since Lukaku cut his hair, Since he cut his dreads, he has been dreadful. And I feel like it is a situation where in which he is Samson. The power's within his hair. He's lost his power. And now he's just a waste of money. Everton, though, not so good at this present moment in time. Conceding 16 goals in the Premier League, which 6 of them were scored by blooming Chelsea. They're 17th in the league. Ross Barkley is apparently now on his way. I'm not saying he is, but I'm saying 50 million Man City are looking to bid. What would you do if you're Ross Barkley?
Once a player gets a big money move to a better side, prospect of the Champions League, winning more trophies, treated like an absolute star, you're going to go Man City.
But is it the right time in his career, though? He's 20 years old. He's getting first-team football. He's getting into the England setup in the team he's actually in right now.
Probably not, because who's he going to oust in that Man City team?
When he does come back, January, everyone's looking for that one player that can take them. It broke my heart. I saw what happened to Jack Rodwell. That really broke my heart because I thought he was going to go on to be a good England player.
I think something's different with Barkley, though. Barkley genuinely has it. I think he has potential to be up there.
But I just think if Nasri's not getting into that Man City side, Schürrle doesn't start every game for Chelsea because apparently he's linked with Chelsea as well. You got to sit down and think to yourself, I'm getting first-team football here. I'm getting noticed by the England manager. Let me cement my place in the Premier League. Let me get one good season under my belt. Moving on to the part of the show that we call
Serie A is not boring.
Dillstar 123 has said this. Juventus v Rome, 3-2 the final score, 2 penalties, and Bonucci with an amazing 85th minute strike and 2 red cards. So it was 2-2. Tevez gives you the lead. It ends up at one point being 2-1. Jorginho with an amazing run. And then the game ends 3-2 to Juventus. And you're thinking to yourself, whoa, Serie A is not boring. Rudy Garcia got sent off for playing the violin.
Didn't know it was illegal.
I didn't understand that was illegal. But Serie A clearly isn't boring. It was a great game. The winner just, I think...
That settled it, I think. After everything, the controversy, the red cards, the penalties, that settled it. Beautiful volley. And that's the way to settle a football match. Totti
had some really controversial things to say at the end of the game as well.
He did.
Since many years with Juventus, it's always the same. He also went on to say, I don't know if it's the referee's fault or someone else's fault. With Juventus, every dubious penalty turns into a penalty for them. We know Juventus always win in these ways. They should play their own league. The whole of Italy want to say what I'm saying right now.
Garcia echoed his thoughts though, and he said, when Juventus has got to get a penalty, the box is larger, 17 metres, not 16.
David,
yep.
Last week, me and you said we're going to go and find out who our local team is.
Because we support...
I said...
We support
our local team. We support our local team. Granny at Gaming said, so who's the Copper Fam club? Bamox HD said, your local team is Millwall.
I'd hope Millwall is not our local team because it might be too rough for these biceps. So, what is our local team?
Our local team happens to be, drumroll, Fisher FC.
Fisher FC. It's actually Fisher FC. Fisher FC. I think Ellie went to have a little word with him, Poe.
And this is what you found out.
What's going on, Poe? What's going on, Vuj? Ellie here. Now listen, we were looking for our local club. Guess what? I have found them. They're called Fisher FC, and they really do have one hell of a story. So much so that the other day I joined them at training, and today, well, I got a 2-hour coach ride to watch them away. We won 4-0. We scored a blinder of a goal, and we've made an episode out of it up on Copa90 this week. But more importantly, guys, these are our locals. You have to go check them out.
Now, someone by the name of HLCAKA has said this. Please do something where we can all meet you locally, or something I imagine you're both very funny to be around.
My God, what? We just see this song that we just did talking about fun. Of course it's going to be fun, and we are going to be there, Poet. So me, you, Ellie, Maya. I'm hearing rumours of Tom Deacon if he hasn't moved to Kick TV yet. We're all going to be at Fisher FC. Now look at these details. Saturday, 18th of October. It's a home game against Eltham Palace in the Cup. The ground is at Champion Hill, home of Dulwich Hamlet. Nearest station is East Dulwich.
The first, I don't know, say 50 people that come, I'll talk to Maradona about the financial issues. The first 50 people I say that come, we'll get you in for free because we want to create a really, really good atmosphere there. We want to have some fun. But I want some banners. Someone has to at Copa90 on the Twitter and send in your banners there because, boom. And the songs, make sure you are leaving some songs on them comments. Leave a comment below of some of the chants that we can start making. Hey, Vuj, give me your phone.
Quick fire round!
3, 2, 1.
Our leaves on a tree called leaves because they leave the tree. I like that. Why you never mentioned Brentford? We did now. When Poet was laughing because of the melon joke, I was pissing myself. What do you think of Norwich? Top of the league after relegation and grabbing Jerome back in goals every game.
Oh, Graben's amazing.
Herman's still doing his thing, slipping into the darkness, hiding
Wow.
into the night. Leave us alone, Herman. So much banter, I can't fit in my dog.
What?
Thierry Henry or Pele? Thierry Henry. Sick partisan shirt, Vuj. Shakespeare. Poet, can you tell me where you can get your socks? Which person is Copa90? Everyone. Vuj, David Luiz is still the best player in the world, of course. From Portugal, it's also a YouTube show. I'm about to click the subscribe button. Click it now. Love information on the magnet board to the left of Poet. Genius tactics. I sent in my at the game 4. I've been mentioned to show, but you guys didn't feature at the game. Same one today. The highlight of the week for me is watching you guys. Man names is True Poet.
Man, them.
I always shout out like millions, and the first I was watching this video at work. Hello, Copa90. It's my birthday today. I am 18.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
As usual, we attack our best player is still playing until he's 40. Why can't Stevie? All right, you can. Show us Maradona. Never.
Nah.
Galatasaray get more goals than we have at the San Marino. At least the fans are class. True. What do you guys always think about legend Francesco Totti becoming the oldest scorer in the Champions League and also put him on the Wall of Fame for that? I think he deserves
Shut
it.
up!
Poet, do you like being tickled?
Oh, hell no. How did we get there? Did we get 22 last week as well?
Well, that's good. Staying on form.
Vuj,
Yep.
you turn to your right, I turn to my left, and we ask that question.
Where are you from? We're going to ask yourself the question. Where are you from?
And go on, Vuj, tell us where you're from.
Well, man, I hate wasp. Where are you from? I am from West Papua in Papua New Guinea.
You know, part of the show we're at.
What?
Obviously, you get an envelope out, and you address the millions. And millions of Copa90 fans all across the world. Not on Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Copa90.com. Facebook. Twitter. Instagram. It's that epic moment in the show that can only be described as in week.
Skoloti Sevdomadas! Love the partisan top. Bentner stats, and this is actually kind of funny. It's hard to argue with logic like this. 0 goals for Denmark, Messi. Bentner, 24 goals for Denmark. Haters will say Messi is Argentine. What? Then we have Matthew. When butterflies are in love, do they feel humans in their stomach? I like that one.
All right, next one we got. Stan Collymore even tweeted this one. Newcastle's banner from the weekend's game against Swansea. So they've got a series of results. So they've got like LLW. It says, not a Welsh town, our form in 2014. All right, guess what, everyone? Let's come to the epic moment in the show. Goodbye. Yeah, but before we go, I'm letting you lot know, we are going to that England-San Marino game. So if you're there, obviously shout the man them, Copper fam. Man will give you a little spud and an I5. But also, 18th of October, Fisher. Make sure you get them chants on deck. Leave the comments below for them chants. Get them banners on deck at Copa90 on the Twitter for the banners. And guess what, most importantly, make sure you're there, cuz man will be there, cuz.
We are the fishermen. Da 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 da. We are the fishermen.
Da 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 da. We are the fishermen. Da 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 da.
We're the best football team in the world. Yes, we are.